The table shows the number of votes for each of 3 candidates during an election. And then you have these candidates and the number of elections. It says which list shows these numbers in order from least to greatest. I always like to circle least to greatest to make sure that I don't make that careless mistake where I do it greatest to least. And then I'm going to take my place value chart and I'm going to put each one of those numbers on my place value chart. Once I've got them on my place value chart, I make sure that I've got it lined up properly. There is not a decimal number after the ones place, so I don't have to use this place value. And I begin by looking at the first place value. This doesn't tell us much, but it does tell us that this first one, is the least. So I'm going to put a number 1 here because that is the least. And I might even put up here least to greatest to remind me that I'm looking for the least to greatest. I move to the second, and this one is finished now. I can cross it out. I look at the second digit. That doesn't tell me which is the next one in order here. But now I get a 7 and a 1. And remember, I'm looking for the least. So this is going to be number 2, and then this one will be number 3. So in looking at that, I go back to my test, and I'm going to look at which one is in the proper order. So I'm looking for this number to be printed first, and I notice that it's here and it's here. But this one is not listing it first. I can cross that off my list, as well as this one off my list. Then I'm looking at the second number to see which is second, and it's the 11,127. This is not 11,127, but this one is. So this one is correct. This one is correct. I check this. This one is correct. And because these are not correct, this one also gets crossed off, and my final answer is G.